It's way common, way common. You know what I mean? Hi everybody, my name is Rosalie and welcome back to my channel, Back to Chubby. Today is another weigh-in video. It's a day late and it's gonna be pretty quick. But you might be able to tell, for whatever reason, my face is like all bright red and splotchy. I don't know why. I thought I was getting sick yesterday and I still have some sinus congestion and my throat's still a little bit scratchy and stuff sort of draining down the back of my throat. And I thought I was getting sick, and I thought Josh had gotten me sick because he had been sick for about 2 weeks. But now I think it might be allergies because things are starting to bloom around here and we're starting to burn pastures and stuff. And I'm having weird random allergic reactions to nothing. I got a shower to try and wash myself off, make sure it wasn't something on my skin. I haven't used anything new. I haven't eaten anything new. Anyway, the point is, I don't know what's going on. This sort of splotchiness is hot. It's not hives, but I don't know. That's all beside the point. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're interested about the weigh-in. So I want to talk about something today, and I've mentioned this before. There are some times where I feel like I do everything right, and it just doesn't seem to matter. So I was excited for this week's weigh-in for several reasons. The first of which is this is the first time I feel like I've been really on track in a long time. There were a couple days this week where I went and got coffee and I added those calories in and I was still well under my daily limit according to MyFitnessPal. There was one day where Josh and I went out to eat and we got sushi instead of something else, and that was pretty healthy, and I just swapped that out for the dinner and I was still under my calories. Felt like I was on it this week. Felt like I was doing good. Felt like I've been fairly active. Also, the second thing is normally after my cheat days, which are on the weekends, I put on a couple pounds of water weight. And so I'll weigh in on Friday and I'm at X amount of pounds. And on Monday, I'm usually X plus 2 pounds. Like I've usually put on 2 pounds of water weight, and by Friday, it's off along with some more weight. That's how it used to work, at least. Now, usually the water weight's gone, at least. So, on Monday, I stepped on the scale, and I know some people say don't weigh yourself too often or just weigh every other week. Well, sometimes I just do. Sometimes I just get on the scale. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure a lot of us do it. So I got on the scale, and I had gone down on Monday. I hadn't gone up after my cheat day because I was all like, you know what? Back at it. I'm going to be real careful on this cheat day, and instead of just doing whatever the heck I want, I'm going to actually track what I eat. And so while it might be something that's not really good for me, I'm still going to have it in moderation. I try to call them like unstructured days, so I don't have planned out what I'm going to eat, but I still try and be okay. Generally speaking, not on weeks when I just go off the rails and don't try. But on my fitness journey, that's generally how I've tried to do it. And some people would refer to that as CICO or Kiko or calories in, calories out, whatever. It doesn't really matter what you eat as long as you're careful with how much you eat. That's generally how I try and do it on my cheat days. But I tried to be really good this past weekend, and on Monday nothing had changed. And then I weighed in yesterday morning, which is part of the reason this is a day late. Let me just show you what I weighed in yesterday morning.
Hello. It's ready. $357.6 pounds.
What? So that's 8 pounds up over like 4.5 days from when I stepped on the scale on Monday plus Friday. Like, let me go ahead and break something down for you. If you aren't real familiar with how calories in and calories out work, or how calories equates to weight, 350 calories, generally speaking, equals a pound. So if you eat 350 calories more than you need, you will gain a pound. And if you burn 350 calories more than you bring in, you will lose a pound. It's general math. In order to gain 8 actual pounds of fat, I would have had to eat 28,000 calories extra this week. I didn't do that. And I broke it down on MyFitnessPal. That's like 9 large stuffed crust supreme pizzas from Pizza Hut. I didn't do that. It doesn't make sense. Real frustrated. And so I figured maybe something weird is about to happen. Maybe I had too much salt. Maybe it's just water weight. Maybe I'm about to start my period. Who knows? So I went ahead and weighed in again this morning just to see if anything changed. And this morning, this is where I was at.
Hello. It's ready. £351.8.
So this morning, I was back down another 6 pounds. I also certainly didn't burn that many calories overnight. So it just happens sometimes. If you're getting really frustrated stepping on the scale and things just aren't going how they seem like they're supposed to, or you just suddenly have skyrocketed, and sometimes also keep in mind it can go the other way and it looks like you've lost a lot more than you have because it's water weight. It's probably just water weight. Things will probably level out. Still pretty mad about it, but it's fine. It's just a weird weight fluctuation. It's way more common with women. It's way more common if you start changing your diet. It's pretty common if you start working out again. It's fine. It'll level off. You don't really need to be concerned, I feel, unless you keep seeing that be a trend. So unless in a couple days the water weight doesn't come off and you just sort of maintain that weight, or it just keeps going up and doesn't come back down, then you probably need to reevaluate what you're eating and look at your sodium intake, things like that. But sometimes it just fluctuates. This happened to be on the days when I was weighing in. Fun, but it'll be fine. And I'm sure by next week, as long as I keep doing what I should be doing, keep just plugging away at it, it'll level off and go back down to where it should be. So the trains have arrived, so I think that's my cue to go ahead and start wrapping this up. As a couple reminders, you guys can find me on social media like Snapchat and Instagram with the username BackToChubby, all one word. If you don't want to do social media and that's not really your thing, but you still want to connect with me, you can send me a letter at my P.O. box, which is listed in the description box down below, as well as a link to the scale I use, because people tend to ask about that, and a link to BetterHelp, which is the mobile counseling service I use. I have a couple videos that I was able to record this week, so hopefully the uploads will be a little bit more consistent in the upcoming weeks, even while the semester is wrapping up. Hopefully. I probably shouldn't have said anything. I probably just jinxed myself. Anyway, I hope wherever you guys are, you are safe and happy and healthy. Remember to just keep trying the best you can, no matter what the stupid scale says. Just keep doing it. And I will see you soon. Bye.